So why did you decide to stay when the evacuation order came through?
Stay because I watched the ridge lines and I watched the vineyards. And if the vineyards are on fire over here or the ridge lines look hot, then it scares me. But I haven't seen nothing that really scared me.
This is part of the evacuation. We were called in, and I should explain by say we, LEAP, which is Lake Evacuation Animal Protection. It's two groups of people, the animal control staff and the volunteers that we have that have come together to form the one group to help exactly in times like this. Notified last night around 6 o'clock of the that we were requested out here, and within about 2 hours we had 4 dog trucks and 2 other vehicles and 4 trailers. And we were here stationed at the pantry in Spring Valley, and we were able to, they wanted us to station here while they were working on fighting the fire and so forth. We initially didn't do a lot of evacuations. Our protocols are that we work in 2-man teams and are escorted into particular areas. Now this wasn't at the time we arrived, Spring Valley itself wasn't the hot spot. It was more the concentration for protecting and working on. So they worked on the surrounding hills and community and that kind of thing. So during the process, there were several people that were leaving that had animals that they needed to house, so we took those animals. There were also probably 6 people that needed assistance with horses being transported to a designated location that they had, and there were also several horses that we ended up needing to do. At 2 a.m. basically we started running shuttles into the Spring Valley area. Most people are congregating over at the Elks Lodge, and we're bringing them in groups of 3. We have staff here at the pantry in Spring Valley, and we will basically escort them to their house. They've got 15 minutes to collect their pets or feed their animals or gather their belongings, get their medications, whatever they like to do, and then we'll escort them back out, and we get another 3 and keep going. So we've been doing that since about 2 a.m. and by now I'd say we have at least 33 people that have come through, or 33 vehicles that have come through. As long as the road stays closed, we will continue to do it.
I don't have a total count on how many are assigned here because we're in the early processes, but well over 500 or 600, and generally it'll grow to about 1,000 people.
Okay.
So these people have to be fed morning, noon, and night. When they're out on the line, they get fire line lunches or fire line meals. So they're these huge sack lunches, but high in calorie, high in protein, high in everything that they need, and of course all the cold water and Gatorade and those kind of things that they can drink. But for breakfast and lunch, or breakfast and dinner, if they're not on the line, they come in here and have a very nice meal. We've got to keep their strength up,
right?
And this way we can control what they have. We can get them through very quickly. We end up bringing a lot of folks in just to support the fire. It takes about 6 hours to bring it up, or maybe a little bit more. Then we're here and we get on it's just like we're our home away from home. So as the fire winds down and we don't need the people anymore, so it's a ramp up, hurry, ramp up, and then gradually get people back.
As you don't need them anymore.
Exactly. Right. So you're being very, you're utilizing your resources very effectively. And fairgrounds work really well for us because they've got water, they've got electricity, they have the buildings, and they have the staff to help support us. We came in this morning and they were very accommodating to help us get everything set up. So it's a real win-win. It's utilizing an infrastructure that's already here, and it really helps. It helps us.
So we're out here at the Spring Valley Pantry. We've been talking to some folks who decided to stay behind after the evacuation order came out Sunday evening. Some residents here are estimating about 30% of the residents stayed behind. We still do have some people coming and going, removing livestock, pets, boats, and vehicles. But for the most part, it appears that most of the fire action is actually moving away from the valley. People here who have remained say they feel safe and that they're going to stick here. If you're looking in the air here, you can see some hot ash that's falling. We're sort of between the two main fires, it appears. But so far, it looks pretty good. When you come into the entry of Spring Valley, you will see some fire activity where they're working to put it out. But for the most part, the valley looks to be secure. I'm Elizabeth Larson with Lake County News, lakeconews.com.